And I'm in Toontown, which is like the most toddler friendly place ever, and somebody stole my brand new Stanley Cup that was $50, and I hope you enjoy it because it's got my daughter's contagious impetigo germs all over it.
I beg your pardon, ma'am. Dangerous, contagious, dangerous impetigo germs? What even are impetigo germs? What's up? My name is Marshall. Welcome to my basement where we go over TikTok drama that's happened throughout the week. And today I have for you this mom and her poor child that she dragged to Disney World while they had contagious, dangerous impetigo disease or syndrome or whatever this baby has. I don't know. We're gonna look it up in a second. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Ignore my dog eating in the back. I tried to blur him out for his own privacy. He is a slop monster. So yeah. Hey, yeah, I'm talking to you. Go ahead, good boy. Any hoozle.
So hopefully you steal that as well. Good luck. Bye.
Bro, oh my god, that is disgusting. First of all right, let's educate ourselves here. What in the world is impetigo? Impetigo is a contagious bacterial infection that affects the outer layers of the skin, usually the face, arms, or legs. It can, oh my god, it can appear as red, itchy sores that eventually rupture and ooze, forming a yellow brown crust. Oh my god, that's so, oh my god. In some cases, large blisters called bullae may form in areas like the armpits, groin, or between fingers or toes. Impetigo can be painful or itchy, but fever is uncommon. Oh my god, that is so disgusting. And I mean, I don't even know really how people can get it. I don't know if it's like something that you're born with. If so, I am so sorry, or what you're going through. I'm sorry that you have to go through that, because oh my god, that does not sound, that sounds terrible. That sounds so terrible. It says here that impetigo is caused by bacteria like Staphylococcus aureus or Streptococcus pyogenes, which can infect the skin through break-like cuts, insect bites, or other injuries. It can also occur when skin is damaged by other conditions like head lice, scabies, or eczema. People can get impetigo by coming into contact with sores, mucus, or nasal discharge with someone who has it, or by sharing items like towels or clothing. So isn't this mom who has her baby like attached at the hip, doesn't she have it too? And is that why she's warning somebody, whoever stole her Stanley Cup, that hey, you might want to watch out because you have it now, type, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. Like, why are you even there, to be quite honest? Like, if you know you have this and it's highly contagious, like it's saying that impetigo is highly contagious and can remain for several weeks without treatment. Oh my god, healthcare providers typically treat impetigo with antibiotics, which can shorten the infection and prevent it from spreading to others. Children with impetigo may not be allowed to return to school or daycare until they are no longer contagious, which is usually about 24 hours after starting antibiotics. So if Google serves us correctly, obviously everything's alleged here, because we don't know if what she's saying is real or just for shock value, right? Because why would you go to a day park like a Disneyland? Why would you go to Disneyland with a contagious, infectious, or that's the same word, right? Like a disease like this or issue like this, and knowingly want to spread it, unless you knowingly want to spread it around to other people, right? That's the only other reason. On top of that whole, why are you even there in the first place? If you started taking antibiotics and just waited a day, it looks like you would have been fine. So are you ignoring the fact that you have to take antibiotics, especially for your child? Are you ignoring the fact that your child needs antibiotics? Because again, if you had just taken the antibiotics, but like literally the day before you went, and then you went, you would be fine. Or look, no, I think it would be the day before you went, then you waited a day, and then you went, you would be fine. Like, it's very simple. It's so simple. Like, I don't know. I feel like your safety, your child's safety and the safety of others should be your main concern, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like you went there with a reason. Anyway, and then this guy has a whole different perspective that I had never heard of. Apparently she doubled down. Listen to this.
She was called out by doctors, nurses, other parents. She doubled down, said there was nothing wrong. Basically said she would do it again.
I mean, if she took antibiotics, and this is just for shock value, sure. Like, because apparently if you just take antibiotics and then wait a day, you're not contagious anymore. So, I mean, is that what she did or not? That's what we need to know to make sure that she's not trying, like, premeditating harming people, mass amount of people with a biological weapon. You know what I mean?
You know.
You gonna report me to who? The board of nursing? Y'all don't know.
Well, after all of the backlash she received, she proceeded to try and apologize.
Hi guys, I reflected.
Who is this person?
And I am deeply sorry for taking my child to Disneyland and potentially putting others at risk.
So, okay, hold up. She's a nurse and she took her child to Disneyland with impetigo, knowingly and willingly putting other people potentially at risk, especially the person who stole, quote unquote, allegedly stole her Stanley Cup. What? Like, hold up, bro.
And Disney banned her.
As they should have.
She is now banned from Disney. Her children are most likely not allowed to go to Disney as well because of mom.
Her children, her children's children, her children's children's children, basically her whole generation. Her last name is not allowed to go to Disney. They're keeping tabs on it. If they remarry, they know. Like, they're never going to be able to go.
Thinking only about herself. Mom took a child that was infectious to a massively public place and boasted about it online.
Yeah, that's just something that's like, why would you do that? That's like one thing that you don't do. The one thing that you don't do is that. Oh my God. Yo, wait, hold up. There was a video of somebody who said, I accidentally took the wrong cup and now I have impetigo. That cannot be real. There's no shot that's real. There's no shot this is real. I'm also banned from Disney, but only because my bank account. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so I can't. Wait a second. Yo, is this it? Hold up. Yo. Hold up, is this it? I took my kids to Disneyland just to get sick with impetigo after taking the wrong Stanley Cup by mistake.
We're watching our kids growing up in a flash. Don't it feel like the good times go by too fast?
Yo, that's wild. Yeah, I don't know if that was real or not, but if that was real, that'd be crazy. Anyway, moral of the story is don't go to Disney World if you have a contagious disease or infection or anything that might put you or anybody else in further harm or in harm's way. Like, just don't do that. I feel like that's common sense, but if you're watching this video this far, I want to say thank you and do not do what that woman did. Also, if you're interested, yes, we're gonna be looking at the next video is gonna be about this guy, and I don't know, he's just being a cornball on airplanes, craving attention. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Marshall. Memberships are out, $2.99 to watch videos earlier than the general public, and $4.99 to play video games with me, brainstorm my content ideas, things of that nature. It's fun, I promise. It's a whole time. Also, I mean, to be quite honest, I don't know, it's really not that fun, to be quite honest. I'm always working, so I barely have time to do any of those things. I barely even have time to make videos. So take that with a grain of salt. I will see you next time though.